For the first road course race on the Android Cup Series Season 8 schedule, we head to Watkins Glen International for race 4 of the season, where these drivers will take on the famed circuit for 17 laps to see who will be the first driver to win at the specific track in series history. On the pole for today's event is the number 21 of Roberto Crown Jr. to his outside Nathan Orman, third, Daniel Voiles, fourth, Zachary DeLello running at the top 5. It is David Vickers. We approach the start-finish line, ready to begin the race, and it is green. Green flag is out. We're racing at Watkins Glen. That was an uncharacteristically clean first lap here at Watkins Glen, and the leader is Roberto Crown Jr. in the number 21, but everyone jockeying for spots behind them. The first instance of this is the 73 of Zachary DeLello going for second on the 24 of Ormond. He'll have the 20 right behind, but 20 almost gets in his quarter panel. Down the straightaway they go here. Side by side, that's 73, really the only one on that inside lane. Nope, Vickers pulls out now. And the 24 way wide, he's going to give up a few spots there. Now it's DeLello's turn to check out from second and chase the leader. Oh, but he kind of goes wide there, kind of had to chase the car. Now Daniel Voiles with the run on the inside. They'll go side by side through turn 1 and heading into turn number 2. But I believe we can get the spot to DeLello as he gets a bit of a run through that set of corners, through the S's. And DeLello will keep his spot. '21 went wide, although really same with everyone else. The 73 didn't exactly take the corner that smoothly, same with the 20. So not really much capitalization to be done there. But the 73 and 20 continue to battle it out, giving the 21 a whole lot bigger of a gap. And once again, the 73 almost hits the wall there. We're already on lap 4 here of 17 at Watkins Glen, and almost a second lead for Roberto Crown Jr., the 21. 7-3 all over the back bumper, the 20 car of Daniel Voiles. He's really towards the quarter panel now. He wants that spot back. Side by side they go. The 42 creeping just in case anything happens between these two. Which car will Vickers go with? Looks like he'll go, well, kind of middle. Slid up to the outside of the 73, but stayed to the inside of the 20. Now he'll help that 73 out, get a push in front of Voiles, and take second away again. The 21 is definitely going to have a at least a second, maybe a second and a half advantage over second place. Yeah, 1.36. It is not looking good for second on back, but still a lot of race left. But they just gotta stop battling and get something consistent going between second through fourth, because right now battling every lap is not going to cut, but the caution will bunch everything together. It is the 00 of Christian Vargas damaged. He probably hit the tire barriers based off the skid marks. But the yellow flag out for the first time today. Roberto Crown Jr.'s advantage is gone. But they still continue to battle back here. Now 73, 20, 42. All three of them want the second spot very badly. The 20 trying to peek inside the 23. 42 already on the outside. And we'll see what happens. Into the final corner. DeLillo gets the run, and for third, it'll be a dogfight between the 42 and 20. I think the 42 might have got it, but it was the 20. And Andy Thomas also on pit road from that accident, so. Oh, wrecking after the line. The 83, and that's going to cause a stack up here. Hopefully it's not too bad. Doesn't look like it will be. Alright, yeah, so we have a couple things to check out. First of all, back in the pack, Christian Vargas. Bit of trouble. So it looks like the 4 didn't really give him enough room heading out of the corner, and that is a tremendous impact. We'll just look at this one more time. From here, the 00 definitely went wide, but the 4 definitely went into him. So I don't know if that was the same level of how wide they went, but the 00 was there. They pretty much both made the same mistake, it seems. But the 4 was on the inside, and that smashes the 00 into the inside wall. Now, Annie Thomas, what happened here? I believe she's just going into the pits. Maybe to repair something internal, but back up front, Skylar Taylor and Joshua Harrison got into it. See a bit of contact there, and the 83 kind of forces the 45 into the inside wall, which turns himself around away from everyone else. And Abrahamian is having a moment back there. I'm not quite sure what that was, but I guess we could check it out. Abrahamian went so wide that he started doing spins. Oh, he blew up, so he was stuck in the sand after he kind of tried using the runoff, but just couldn't, and went into the sand trap. Well, we'll be going back green here shortly at Watkins Glen. Roberto Crown Jr. a leader, Zachary DeLillo in second, Daniel Voiles third, David Vickers in fourth, and Nathan Ormond in fifth. The 91 out from that mechanical issue. The 17 is a lap down, and the 00 is out from that wreck. That was a hard impact into the wall after all. I don't think there's going to be any fixing that from an obvious standpoint. But they head through the final corners. Here, Watkins Glen. Getting ready to start the race here on lap 8. Back green. Immediately to the inside, it's Zachary DeLillo. On the 21, will this stick? We'll see. They also go 3 wide for a spot back there. The 47 kind of had to lift off. He's not going to get that. The 73 also had to lift off. And he is going to lose second place. So it seemed pretty promising for the 73. I just don't think the 21 can be beat. It'll be a tall task. We'll see through the carousel now that pretty much took the same line as everyone else except David Vickers, who's too far back, mired in the other spots to make a move. So the 20 and the 21 leads, the 73 second, the 42 in fourth and fifth. Nathan Orman having a quiet day today. He'll be there if something happens to the front four. Now they're single file, and maybe with this they can catch the 21 and pass, but it might take some cooperation here. Watkins Glen, a very quick, a very draft-heavy road course. You might need a bit of help if you want to complete a pass. You see, the 20 is running a lower lane, but the 21 is able to get the run off the corner so good. Voiles just can't get there. You'll have another chance definitely into turn number one as Orman hits the wall. Charbonneau heads towards the inside. Still green. Oh, I heard a spin back there. It was the 28. I don't think that's significant enough to cause a caution. No, 73 is cost. He's caught the 20, and it could cost him if he tries to pass. The question is, will he do it? Yes, he will, but only really because the 20 car went way wide, giving DeLow the spot, virtually. Caution is now out, though, and it is Oskin. The 77 heavily damaged. And I believe Voiles just hit the wall there, and he will lose second. Almost lost third, but not this time. It'll be a restart late in the race for sure, as we got to check out what happened to Samuel Oskin to bring out the caution. But first, we should probably go over that spin there. Just a really quick replay. I think Oskin, too focused on being 3 wide, maybe had a bit of a timing error when he focused on braking and turning for the corner. Now, what happened here is what we'll be looking for, as he is already quite damaged. Could someone have run into him? That might be the case. Yeah, got into the 25, and the 25 also around. That could hinder his day a great deal. That's pretty much it for this incident. There's the 20 hitting the wall, giving the spot up to the 73. And the 73 will have just a few more shots to take at the powerful 21 car. And I believe that's the one to go already. And he does make a move to the inside. Didn't think that was the one. I didn't see the pace car lights off as they crossed the line. Jefferson goes around. New leader, Zachary DeLillo. And is the caution out again? It is. Oh, and this is a big one. The 5 is up on top of the 78. This might end the race here. So 21 just got past on that restart. He's trying all he can to get back past DeLello. But who knows? We could have another one-lap shootout on our hands. Gets to the side of the 73. Can he make it stick? He might have a run off the corner. I think the 73 got it. Let's see. Yes, he did. So there's a major accident with the 5 propped up on top of the 78. I think we're going to see the same deal that we saw from the 91 here. Yeah. Just got to make sure he actually makes it in the pit road. He will. But yeah, Austin Robb through the S's. Big wreck. We'll see what happened to bring out this one. Could it have been the 29 up ahead? Came back down into Robb. Yeah, him in the 24. And that was a big impact. He's going to roll twice and end up on the 78. We're definitely going to have to get a better view of that. And I think this is the perfect way to see it. So Robb is just an innocent bystander in this situation, but then the cars that are off the track just nowhere to go and ends up flipping the 5 over. And he actually, well, flipped and rolled 2 separate times. Once by getting squished into the wall and once by getting hit by Marcus Sauci. As there you see, he gets thrown up into the air by the wall and the 78. He rolls once and stops. Then here comes the 43, who's going to hit him again, roll once, and then stop, and then end up on top of the 78's roof. Rear. Yeah, one more time. And before we do that, we gotta check out the 47 spin, because I know we missed that with the rush we had coming back to get views of the restart of the race. Pretty simple. Got into the 42, ended up getting into Orman as well. That gave Orman some pretty significant hood damage, but yeah, the main wreck is up here. Yeah, just 29 didn't do a good enough job going back up onto the racetrack, and 5 maybe could have gone out normally, but then he got propped up on the 78 and it was over for him. So we'll have to see if the pace car lights go off. They are off, and we're going green. I think at this track they go off halfway through the whole lap, so yeah, definitely not used to that. The 03 is also out of the race. So we are back green. 2 laps to go at Watkins Glen. Through the S's for the first time since the restart. The 21 trying to keep the 73 in his tracks. Can't let him get away. This is arguably the most important part of the racetrack besides turn 1, the carousel. And that let the 21 just stay on the 73's bumper. Now this next choice he makes is going to be crucial heading into the last 2 turns. He's going to stay behind the 73. Nope, now he's going to squeeze his way outside again. I can't see this working out for him as they see the white flag. 1 more lap to go at Watkins Glen. The good news is he's right behind the 73. Not anymore, kind of backed off. But that's going to be a big game for him. Look out back there. The 83 and 20, I believe that was, just went off big time. The 42 all over the bumper. The 21, though. Could that be hindering Roberto Crown Jr.'s performance? As here we come into the carousel. DeLillo cannot mess this part up. I don't know. 42 took it lower. The 21 took it medium. Final two corners here at Watkins Glen. 21's going to try the same move. Faked him out. Might have a bigger run this time. He's going to clear and win the race. Off the corner, he kind of goes wide. One more shot for the 73. Side by side, what will the results say? The 73 gets the win here at Watkins Glen. And a last minute, and when I say last minute, more like last second turn of events with the 73 and 21 changing the lead about 3 times in the matter of 10 or so seconds, coming to the line there. And man, what a finish. The 21 and 73, they battled hard all day, and I think DeLillo really took advantage of that restart where he got to the inside, and I wish I could have seen more of it, but there's not really much to see other than the fact that he pulled to the inside on the restart, had a good turn 1, therefore had a good turn 2, ended up taking the lead away. That was crucial. That put the 21 behind him, and Roberto Crown Jr. had to play catch-up, and he did, but messed up last minute and allowed the 73 to get to the inside. Vickers also rode around third place pretty much consistently all day. Hats off to him for a podium finish. Fitzwater as well had a quiet day. We didn't really notice him. Ends up fourth. Same with Onjack. Skylar Taylor, David Vickers, Rose Henson, Aiden Bigelow, and Casey Wells. Back down here, you'll see the 17 one lap down. The 24 was out due to that accident. Same with the 43, the 03, the 78, the 5, the 77, the 91, the 00, all in various crashes. And before we get to victory lane with the 83, not the 83, the 73, we've got to see how the 83 went off that very last lap. I think the 20 hit the wall. That put him behind. They were heading 3 wide into the first corner with the 45 to the inside. That kind of squishes the 83 and 20 together. They're going to both impact the tire barriers all the way to the outside of turn 1, but they keep it straight pretty much after that and keep this race, well, not like they could freeze the field and have everyone pace after that, but regardless, we stayed green, and luckily so. It was a good finish to say green for, and just glad the caution did not come out the last lap. They had 1 lap to crash, and they didn't. They kept it clean for pretty much both. We ended up with a wild finish to the end of a pretty tame race here at Watkins Glen, despite the amount of cautions. But yeah, DeLillo, for my knowledge, first win in the series. He lost the Dega 500 to Joey Cobra, but he gets this one. He'll go down as the first winner at Watkins Glen in the Android Cup Series. So, with that in mind, victory lane with the 73 Chevrolet. Thank you for watching the Android Cup Series. We'll see you next time.